saw fucking Justin Bieber fucking video, and he's like 4, possibly 6, and he's going around, and fucking Usher calls him up and says, "Hey dog, what's up?" And like, "I love the Usher, what's going on?" And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? And I couldn't watch the rest. It made me literally physically ill. But he's talking about, you know, burning chicks, and I'm just thinking, with what exactly? I mean, he has a penis. It's probably really small. I mean, here's my lighter. This is a Zippo lighter. It's not anything grand. You wouldn't call this of an exemplary size. And I think, really, if you took apart the actual thing, he could use this to store his dick for freshness or something. I don't know, but I think it would fit in this cavity if you can sort of see it. It's not very big. I don't know, maybe like 2-3 inches or something like that. And that's you know that's erect too. I mean, this dude hasn't got, you know, hair in his balls or anything like that. But fuck me, I mean, he's got all these prepubescent girls running after him and shopping centers, and you know, you've made it when you can make 12-year-olds scream. I mean, you know, jumping out from behind a bush just doesn't do it for him, I guess. So you know, Justin Bieber, whatever the fuck your name is, I mean, you're putting a lot of people, a lot of girls, maybe some dudes, I don't know, maybe dudes are into him too. You never know with this crazy internet that we have these days. Yeah, he has to put a whole lot of shit on lay-by, but they gotta kind of put him on lay-by too, because he's not ripe for the picking. There's just not enough, you know what I mean? There's not enough jats in his cracker, to put it lightly. So, you know, Justin Bieber, he's a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know, is it illegal to make fun of kids on the internet? I mean, kids do ruin it for the rest of us. I mean, I was trying to have some rational discussion on Facebook, which you can't do. People, there's no such thing as rational discussion on the internet. It's just, hi, I'm fast, you're a fag, fuck you, you know. And the internet was so nice when I started using it back in '96. I was just a lad. I was naive and wet behind the ears, probably being stalked by internet predators, which I was not aware of. But I had some lovely conversations, and I'm quite enlightened with what the term backdoor means, because I seriously thought it was the opposite to the front door. But being only 13 or so on the net, and when you only have a 28.8K modem, and that's about, in modern parlance, it's about 4, maybe 3 kilobytes a second, which in Australian standards is probably broadband. You know, things load really slowly, and when you're about 15, you're a bit curious about the lady parts or men's parts if you're so inclined. But but yeah, I mean, it really messes you up to how the whole sex thing works, because, you know, jacking off over a period of 2 hours is just time consuming. I mean, you've probably got better things to do than wait for that infamous video of Pamela Lee and Tommy Lee to load. It took 2 hours. Like, seriously, you could start downloading and then go and cook a roast, eat the roast, come back, and it still wouldn't have downloaded, because it's just how Australia rolls. I mean, we liked technology up to a point. I think we had all these innovations up until about the 80s or 90s, and then well, John Howard, there you go. But yeah, this is my first vlog. I'm not really, it's all out there, but this is going to be the first in a series of vlogs with Melon Race, at Melon Race, if you have Twitter, and if you don't, you suck. So yeah, me and Melon Race are going to do some vlogs for our personal amusement. So yeah, this is just the Rocky. You know, Rocky, but it's Rocky Balboa. You know, it's like, you know. That's where I got my name from doing Rocky impressions, which Melon Race thinks is funny. He thinks a lot of things is funny. The other day he put leaves on my car and he pissed himself. He was probably, you know, 2 or 3 cones in, and it's not quite to the level of pissing himself at everything that we're accustomed to from Mr. Ace. Now he refers himself in the first fucking like the third person. Ace wants a blowjob. Ha! Good luck. When was the last one? Last century probably was. Wow, that's actually weird because he would have been what? 14 at the time? I'm not good with maths. Yeah, we're gonna do some vlogs. And it's like, you know, it's like Rocky Balboa. It's like, it's like, cause, you know, I have to punch the meat because the meat symbolizes, you know, it's the whole thing with it. Cause it's just, if you punch me, I'm like a punch me, you know? It's like, you know, it's like that. But, yeah. We're gonna do some vlogs because, we're poor, time poor, and Melon Race is... what can be said about him that it hasn't been already? Yeah, we're gonna do some vlogs, and this is the first one, and I'm doing it solo. Enjoy.